honestly, I'm proud of our team. I've got nothing bad to say about our team. We deserve the victory. We 100% deserve the victory. Spurs did nothing. Spurs absolutely did nothing. All I'm going to say is that Anthony Taylor, you're a banjod.
All right. Here we go, back again on the other side of the coin.
Welcome back to the other side of the coin, ladies and gentlemen. I hate when a match is determined by a referee, and a referee that has screwed us several times previously. Several times. I mean, this match once again, Anthony Taylor is the man of the match. The entire match, we controlled it. And he was in a mission on his own, trying his level best to bring Spurs back into contention in this match. The amount of times our players were getting fouled and fouls were getting overlooked. And anytime when we did get fouls and there were heavy tackles on us, no cards for their players. Both the goals were from situation where it shouldn't even got to those moments. We should have had a foul. Kai Havertz was fouled. I don't care what you guys have to say. That tackle on Kai Havertz, no ball, nothing. And it was a tackle from behind as well. He swiped Kai Havertz. That then led to a play up front, which ultimately Højbjerg put the shot away. Yes, Jorginho. Jorginho, what is he doing inside the box, dilly-dallying around? He needed to clear that. No doubt about that. But that situation should have never arisen. How VAR, that's the other thing. I don't understand VAR. What are you looking at? How you didn't go back and see that incident with Kai Havertz as a scenario that was a foul, and let's retract the game back. I still recall last season when we had a goal against Southampton and we literally went back 2 minutes back to find an issue where Azpilicueta apparently had fouled one of the Southampton players, and it was a Timo Werner goal that was chalked off. How isn't this looked at it in the same way? Marc Cucurella, how much more blatant can the situation be? Have a look at this. That consequent corner. Let me just bring this up. That ended up being the final equalizer. How did Marc Cucurella, his hair getting pulled? How is that not a red card for Romero? How is this not a red card? Look at this. Look at that. Clear. Romero pulling Marc Cucurella's hair, and Anthony Taylor's right there. That bald head of his is right there, and he's just simply ignoring this whole scenario. And this was displayed in the highlights reel as well. I'm pretty sure everyone in the stadium saw this. How wasn't the play redacted back, and Romero didn't get a red card, and we should have got a foul from here? They ended up getting another corner, and from that they scored. Look, Spurs did not deserve a single thing from this particular match. We were dominant from minute 1 till right at the end. They got a couple of jammy situations. They only had one good chance from Harry Kane. There was a counter-attack. But besides that, they tried to press us in the first 10 to 15 minutes of the game. And quickly they saw that our build-up was far superior. We were beating their press very easily. And they got scared because we opened them up through the middle by beating their press. And then from there on, they were defending. They did not do anything. They literally did not do anything. We were on top of them. Always dominant on top. Our energy was good. I'm so proud of our team, man. Honestly, I've got nothing bad to say about our team. The only thing I can say is that we've missed chances. And one of them was an absolute sitter for Kai Havertz. Fantastic job from Reece James from that right side. Took his man on as well. Whipped in across. That was on the platter. Kai Havertz. Look, we'll talk about the player performances, but that was a scenario. The only thing that I can say is that we shouldn't be in a situation where it's 2-2. We should be maybe 3-2, 4-2, maybe even 5-2. There was a chance for Sterling inside the box and he hit it. He skied it. There was a chance for Conor Gallagher when he came on and he laid it off to Mason Mount, and I think Conor Gallagher should have taken the shot. Mason took the shot. It was wide. Then Conor Gallagher again inside the box. didn't pull the trigger to take the shot. Ruben Loftus-Cheek also inside the box a couple of times. I felt like he needed to trigger a shot. That's the only thing I can say negative. But that's a known factor. That's a known factor that we're not good at finishing. Thomas Tuchel, there were a couple of times he was on his knees begging that we could, why we couldn't finish. I think it was off the back of when Kai Havertz missed the sitter. I love Thomas Tuchel's passion as well. Kudos, that's my manager, man. That's my manager. He gave it to Antonio Conte. He did not stand down. Antonio Conte thought he was some sort of Italian don. Thomas Tuchel brought that German, aggressive nature right at the end. Antonio Conte didn't want to look at Thomas Tuchel when he went for the handshake, and Thomas Tuchel grabbed his hand and said, "Look at me. Look at me when I'm looking at you and handshaking you. Mother chod. Have a look at me." Thomas Tuchel, man, I'm proud of you. Chelsea team, I'm proud of you. We deserve the victory. Spurs, you didn't deserve anything. You didn't deserve anything. You got away with it. You got away with it. You got away with a point. But we were on top. Let's talk about some player performances. Look, the starting lineup, first of all, it's exactly what I predicted in my preview. If you guys have seen my preview, that's exactly what I predicted. Ruben Loftus-Cheek, wing-back, Reece James, right, CB, and everything as per Cucurella to start. Let's start from the back. Mendy, some really, really good saves as well from set pieces and some 1v1 moments earlier on in the match as well. Some very, very top saves. In defense, can't complain. Koulibaly, his play from that LCB position, the way he finds those progressive passes, it was his ball-winning scenario that then led to Kante passing to Sterling, and then Sterling then laying it off for Reece James to score that goal. Koulibaly with a goal as well. Fantastic, thundering volley. What technique, man. What technique. Koulibaly was fantastic. Thiago Silva, just class. Pure class, man. Absolute pure class. Reece James, wow, what a game. Reece James had a fantastic game, and he played in multiple positions. Played in RCB, played in as a wing, played in midfield as well right at the end. Oh, no, he didn't. He played as a wing. RCB and as a wing. I think Conor Gallagher went into midfield. Reece James, from his sleep mode from last weekend, he was definitely alive. He was absolutely electric. Deserved an assist for the Kai Havertz opportunity. Gets himself that goal as well. And he was looking to take on his man. He looked a lot more, adventurous. So kudos to Reece James. Jorginho, first 10 minutes, he looked rattled and there were a couple of missed time passes. But then he played some really, really good passes. He was, interceptions were on point. He found that cross as well, that long ball from deep for Ruben Loftus-Cheek, where Loftus-Cheek should have connected. He didn't even connect. And that should have been a goal as well, if I'm being absolutely honest. But in the second half, it was his fault. It was his fault. We've seen Jorginho do that at times inside the box, dilly-dally with the ball around when there's trouble brewing, when there's, sharks waiting. He needs to sense danger. Sometimes inside the box, I don't know why he feels like he can just wriggle out. He needs to just clear the ball away. I know he thinks about retention, ball possession and whatnot, but clear the ball away, man. And that led to that goal. Overall, some mistakes, but at the same time, he had some good moments as well. I can't deny. Kante injury. Here we go again. Overall, Kante was... Yeah, he was good. He was good. Off the ball, he was very good defensively. On the ball, there were a few times where, once again, some of the passing was a bit astray. But we're in trouble again in midfield, aren't we? Kovacic, I don't know how long he's going to be out for. The way Thomas Tuchel was talking about it in the press conference, that the focus will be now to help him out in the medical room, and they won't rush. And similarly with Kante, we shouldn't rush. And it's a hamstring injury. He's potentially out for 4 weeks. Without rushing him back. So we're now, again, highly reliant on Jorginho. Even though Ruben Loftus-Cheek, he shifted from right wing back spot and into the midfield. He looked very good as well. Conor Gallagher comes in when Kante got injured. He looked very good, very energetic. And we're going to have to rely on this. And this is why, I wanted Frankie de Jong. I still want Frankie de Jong. I don't know whether he's going to come. I don't think he's going to come. But a midfielder of his quality who can play in midfield as an anchor as well, and can have those key passes from deep, and can play as an 8, can play as a 10. invaluable. But it's probably not going to happen. Chukwuemeka is someone I'm looking forward to now. I hope he comes into the team. Midfield starting to look thin again. In the right wing back spot, Ruben Loftus-Cheek had a fantastic game. The only thing he missed was a goal. There were a couple of times where he got into tasty positions and he should have triggered a shot, as a header that I've talked about from Jorginho as well, that long ball. But Ruben Loftus-Cheek, man, I'm very impressed by him in that wing back spot. I wouldn't mind seeing him a lot more of that. And Reece James playing RCB. Reece James playing RCB, from a tactical standpoint, sometimes it becomes a 4 and Reece James becomes a fullback and starts overlapping, and Ruben Loftus-Cheek becomes a right midfielder. So it was a good tactical flexibility as well that we saw. Good game from Ruben Loftus-Cheek. I'm just deflated, man. I'm just deflated, ladies and gentlemen, honestly. Spurs don't deserve anything, man. Honestly, Spurs don't deserve anything from that match. We played a good game. Cucurella was good as well. You know, we have to understand this is his first proper game that he started. Couple of missed time passes, but overall the energy, overall that technicality from the left side along with Koulibaly, fine. No more weakness on the left side, and I loved it. And Cucurella got that assist as well. We have to get better with our set pieces. That's the other thing. The amount of set pieces that we got from corners or free kicks outside the box, we got to get better. We have to utilize this situation a lot better. Up front, Sterling. His footballing IQ is so good, so good. There was a back pass that he laid off for Kai Havertz earlier on in the first half, and Kai Havertz missed that chance as well. But that was a good opportunity. That was a good shot, just wide, didn't hit the target. Should have finished. You know, Kai Havertz's third season. Look, disappointed. I'm disappointed, especially with that Reece James cross. Sterling was very good, in my opinion. Standout attacker for us. Once again, gets himself that assist as well for Reece James. Mason Mount, very impressed. I was. Playing from deep position, especially first half. Second half, maybe he sort of drifted away a little bit, but overall, I thought Mason Mount was very good. Playing from deeper role in midfield, making it a 3-man midfield at times, along with Jorginho and Conte, playing as a left-sided midfielder. There was one really brilliant long ball that he played for Sterling. That was fantastic play. Overall, he was winning the balls as well. He barely gets dispossessed. There was a shot in the second half where Conor Gallagher laid it off. Should have been a better shot. Kai Havertz was a bit of a downer. There were moments. Every time he played on the right side, Kai looked good. And this is what I've been saying. Kai should be playing on that right side, not on the left side. When he played on the right, there were a couple of times he was taking on his players. He was creating some good moments. But I can't excuse his misses, man. Like the couple of misses, especially that Reece James one, that really broke me. That should have been a goal for us. And it broke Thomas Tuchel as well. It really did. Anthony Taylor killed this match for us, man. Anthony Taylor absolutely killed this match, man. I just can't get over it, man. This is what Cesc Fabregas had to say. Foul on Kai plus offside from Richarlison as well, actually. That shot from Højbjerg, Richarlison was blocking Mendy's vision. How? I mean, what's going on, man? What is VAR looking at? I've got no idea. This is what Ben Jacobs had to say, ladies and gentlemen. Thomas Tuchel has previously laughed off any Anthony Taylor agenda against Chelsea. Interesting to see what he says if asked the same question again. Thomas Tuchel got red carded as well, apparently. I missed that situation. Obviously, there was a fight for that Kai Havertz situation when he got fouled, and then there was a fight right at the end. The passion was there. It was good for the neutrals, I suppose, good for all the audience that's been watching the match. All Thomas Tuchel did was just hold on to Antonio Conte's hand and said, "Look into my eyes when you handshake." Got himself that yellow, I think, or that red. So I don't know how many matches he's going to miss. Maybe just one. Tuchel clearly upset. Havertz foul wasn't given in the build-up to Spurs' first goal. Richarlison offside too, but deemed passive. Romero pulled Cucurella down by his hair before Kane's equalizer. VAR did look at that and said, "Play on." You can understand why Chelsea are angry. Tottenham took their chances, though. They dug in, a pulsating, chaotic, and contentious draw. At one side, I'm so proud of the team. On the other side, I am so disgusted about the refereeing. It's clear. And look, this is absolutely right from as Alex Goldberg. Corruption again. Romero pulls Cucurella down by the hand. Absolutely no call. It is corruption, and there is no other things that I can say. Not a foul, apparently. Not even a foul, let alone a red card. Tag FA. We need explanation. Cucurella's one, that was a blatant red card. Blatant red card. This is what CFC Central saying. Mike Dean and Anthony Taylor. What else did we expect from the referee? It's an utter disgrace. These two still getting Premier League games to work at. I mean, it was so clear that they were doing their level best to make sure that Spurs come into the game. I mean, why the agenda against Chelsea? Why do you hate Chelsea so much, man? Why? What's your problem, man? It's incredible. It's absolutely incredible. I'm not going to speak on Anthony Taylor. This is on PYS or Antonio Conte. I would get suspended. Facts: Chelsea are the better team, and Tuchel is the better tactical manager. We you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna end it here. Tactically, we outplayed them. And Spurs, for a team that was meant to be the stable team, for a team that had no turbulence like us, sanctions, change of ownership. Their transfer window, they did their transfers early. They're a stable team. They've been, had a very good preseason. They showed nothing, nada. You showed zilch. We, a team, sanctions, change of ownership, hasn't been the easiest transfer window. Our preseason was pretty much non-existent. This match was probably still part of the preseason, this match against Spurs. And we came out of the blocks, so much energy, so much determination. We were all over you guys, Spurs. We were all over you guys. You got away with a point. You got away with a point. Simple as that. And do you know why, Anthony Taylor? Man of the match, man. Kudos. Well done, man. Well done. You